Hello guys, SFRTA here. With me is...
Amtrak Fanatic.
Okay, we're at my layout because I have something very, very big to show you guys. My new Amfleet II Phase IVb cars came in, guys. That rocks. I love these Amfleets. And we're going to open one up. So, actually, I don't need my keys because the box is already open.
Yeah, I have to say, these cars are beautiful. I have one of them. It's just not. It's an Amfleet 1, not an Amfleet 2. I got an Amfleet 2. Actually, no, I was supposed to get an Amfleet 2, but for some reason I got an Amfleet 1. I'm gonna call them. Hopefully they'll just send me an Amfleet 2, and I'll send this one back. But yeah, so not a whole thing. It is gonna happen because.
Okay. Alright guys, the moment has arrived. Now introducing the newest member of my Amtrak fleet.
Hey, wait.
What?
You turn your webcam on?
Yes. Yep, absolutely I can turn my webcam on.
Okay, wow.
Alright, let me get it on my camera here.
So, how many of these cards?
Yes, I'm gonna also go over that when I can get this camera on this webcam on top of my video camera.
Now, guys, this is Matt. I'm working on cars here. I have an Amfleet that's shorting out, so I'm putting a resistor, not a resistor.
Okay, guys.
Insulator in.
Presenting the new addition to the fleet. Da 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 da. This is the new Amfleet II Phase IVb car from Walthers. Plated finish. So let's go ahead and open this up, shall we? Now it's just like the older. Actually, what I'm going to do is we're going to do a product review / comparison. So I'm going to get a other Amfleet 2 out, which also happens to be Phase IVb. There you go. And we're going to compare the two cars. The 40th anniversary and the plated finish. So first, we're going to open the plated finish up. And then we're going to open the 40th anniversary up. So it opens, this box opens up just like the older run. Okay, the box is the same, except for the coloring and lettering. Other than that, it's pretty much the same. So we just take that out like that. I like how they did that. They put the plastic cover on the box to protect the car. And here we are. This actually feels like metal. It doesn't feel like plastic. It does feel like metal. And
one thing I do recommend doing though is lubricating the car, because it does.
Yeah. Yes.
In here that says lubricate the car, and it'll actually make the car run better.
Yes. I don't know if you guys heard that. I think you did, but in case you didn't, just like, well, even with the 40th anniversary cars, they were like that. But with these new proto line cars, you have to lubricate the trucks, or the cars won't roll right. So I'll have to do that. I'll have to do that before I run these things at the Railroad Club next Tuesday. These aren't going down this Tuesday. It's too early, and I need time to work on them, to lubricate them and whatnot. That, and I'm just not ready to do it. So, I mean, these guys roll pretty good, but like I said, like my friend, I should say my brother, Amtrak Fanatic, said, you gotta lubricate the trucks, and it's a very beautiful car, as you can see. It looks just like the real thing, and I love it. I spent a lot of money on those cars, and I don't regret spending the money because it looks absolutely fantastic. Wouldn't you agree, Amtrak Fanatic?
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay, so now we're going to get the older Amfleet II out. Well, actually, I'm going to keep that car here, and I'll just put the car on the other track. Because that's right, I have a double track main. Okay, this is my older Amfleet II. It's from the 40th anniversary run. Okay, I'm going to put that car here, and I'm going to do something right quick. Now, like I said, we're going to compare the two cars. 40th anniversary with the plated one. Now this still looks pretty good, except the Amfleet II 40th anniversary car does not have an interior. It does have custom made marker lights, but those didn't come standard with the car. You had to do that by yourself. And the older Amfleet II isn't as shiny as the plated one. Obviously.
You're forgetting one really important difference.
Yeah, there's no interior.
No. The factory installed grab irons.
Yeah, that's right. The factory installed grab irons. That's right. Hey, I don't know what I would do without this guy. Amtrak Fanatic and me, we are like brothers. I don't know what I would do without him. But anyway, yes, we have grab irons on the plated finished car. Okay. Yes, anyways. Yes. the plated cars have grab irons on it. An interior. And the shell just glimmers in the sun. As you can see, the sun is shining into my room. And you can see the reflection from the light and the sun coming on the car. You won't get that on the 40th anniversary.
You have one more car that you're supposed to be getting, right?
In fact, we're supposed to be getting 4 more cars. I do have 2 other Amfleet II plated cars with me at this time, but I'll get them out in a minute.
I thought you were gonna get a lounge.
I might be getting one. I might be purchasing one later this week. I don't know. Perhaps. All depends on my financial situation. You know, Mother's Day just came, so I had to buy my mom some gifts and everything. You know, you gotta get your mom some gifts for Mother's Day. So, yeah, I got my mom some flowers. And but yeah, I still love the 40th anniversary cars. I don't dislike them. Obviously, the plated finish are better. But I also like the 40th anniversary cars. They're good. But the plated finish does have them beat. They do have an interior. There's a lighting kit that you can get with the car for like $10 extra. Or you can buy the lighting kit separately for $15. You're actually better off buying the car with the lighting kit installed. Is actually cheaper. And yeah, you can get they also have lounge cars. So far I've only purchased coach cars because at the time I figured, oh well, I already have 2 lounge cars. I don't need more lounge cars. I do need more coach cars. So I purchased more coach cars. I might consider getting a lounge car. It's a very big possibility. I also noticed the detailing on the roof, where the vents are, is more realistic and much more detailed than the 40th anniversary cars. Okay, like I was saying, yes, the roof detailing is a lot more detailed on the proto cars than on the 40th anniversary cars, I just noticed. Very good detail on the proto car. And the shell feels like metal. It doesn't feel like plastic. That feels like plastic. You can definitely tell it's plastic. That feels like metal. And, you know, it's just, I think it's a very good looking car. I love it. They're very expensive. They're like I think they're almost $80, not lighted. Lighted cars cost $90, so they're very expensive. These cars were like $30, I believe, for the 40th anniversary cars. For the Amfleet II 40th anniversary, these were like $40, or no, not $40, $30, excuse me. However, they're not as detailed, and they don't have an interior. They're not as good as these cars. So the protos are better, but like I said, I still like the 40th anniversary cars. I have one more 40th anniversary car left. I sold the rest to my bro, Amtrak Fanatic, because he's awesome. And,
Here, I'll turn my webcam on and show.
Okay. So he's going to show the 40th anniversary cars.
Is the camera pointed to the...
Yes, it is.
Okay, here we go.
Yep.
And then, for those of you wondering, here's that Amfleet 1. Much, I have to say it is beautiful, but, I have, plated superliners as well, so, okay, I'm turning the...
Okay. So, we'll turn it back to, where the action is. Okay. So yes, this is more expensive, this is not as expensive, however has less detail. This is more expensive, but it has more detail. So you get more detail for your buck when you buy the plated finish cars. They're worth the money.
Hey Matt.
Yes.
How about you give me one of those proto cars? Nah, YouTube, you know I couldn't take one of these cars from him.
Yeah.
These cars are beautiful, and they have the wrong decal.
Yeah, the wrong decal sheet. What?
Nah, the Amfleets, well, I guess this is correct, but most of the Amfleets are numbered in the 80,000 series. 82,000 series, but I guess that...
No, 82,000 is the dining cars, I thought.
No, that's 8,000. Not 80,000, that's 8,000.
I thought the cars were like 2500 because I thought they were numbered in the 25,000s actually.
Those are Amfleet 2s.
Well, that's what I model is the Amfleet 2s.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Amfleet 1.
Oh. Well, it's correct for me because, yeah, because they have the Amfleet 2s, which is good. Okay, so I'm going to put the decal sheet back in the box, guys. Sorry about the delay. But anyways, you can tell, I'm going to do a close up. Look at that. This is the plated finish. That is the 40th anniversary car. This is much more shinier than the 40th anniversary car. But like I'm not going to repeat myself. So this has an interior that does not.
When are you going to decal the cars?
Yes, that is a good question. We're going to decal the cars soon, and that's one thing I want to say. That's the one thing I don't like about those cars. With the 40th anniversary cars, you had the decals welcome, coach class, and a handicap sign already pre-installed on these cars. On the proto cars, you don't get that. you have to do that yourself. So not only do you have to do the number decals, you have to put the handicap sign on, the coach class sign on, and the welcome sign on. The welcome sign is very hard to do because it's so small. I haven't tried it yet, but I've looked at the decal, and the decal is very small, so that's going to be very hard to put on. But Amtrak Fanatic here knows how to do that. He has a lot of experience with putting the decals on, so I'm sure when and if he gets these cars, he's going to do a fantastic job decaling them. And that's the only downside to the Amfleet IIs. The diaphragms are very good. Now, I had to modify the diaphragm for the Amfleet II 40th anniversary cars. I'm not going to do that with this car. I'm not going to do anything to the car. I'm not going to weather it or anything. Now, I didn't weather the 40th anniversary car either. But I had to modify the diaphragm. I had to take the springs out, and I actually filed down the bottom part so the coupler could easily swing underneath the diaphragm. I'm not going to do that this time. I'm just going to leave the car alone. I'm not going to do anything to it. I actually ran the car on the track a little while ago. Ran pretty good. So, I'm not going to do anything with this car. It works pretty well. I'm going to have to put the decals on. But as for tweaking it, modifying it, I'm not going to do that. Some of the cars come with lights. This has lights in it. This is one of the lighted cars I have. So we're going to turn the light off, and that is the lights inside the car. However, no marker lights. Sorry, guys. Walthers didn't think about putting marker lights in. Either they're too cheap to, or... Go ahead.
The reason why, if you guys have Bachmann HO scale Amfleets, you would know that on every one of their cars, there's marker lights on both ends. Therefore, there's marker lights in between all the cars in your train. So Walthers didn't know which car is going to be the end car in your train, so they didn't do that because they are smart and they realized that no, it's not realistic for an Amtrak train. It's not realistic for any really commuter train to have marker lights on when it's in the middle of a consist. Only the end car, or the last car on the train, has the marker lights. So therefore, Walthers didn't know which car you're gonna have in the. Walthers didn't know what car is gonna be the last car of your train, so they didn't bother to put the marker lights on it. I mean, yeah, they could have offered one with marker lights, but I don't think that was a really good idea because I think they're perfect the way they are. I think adding the marker lights would be a bad idea. If you guys customize the car and put the marker lights in, because since it is already ready to put lights in, you can put marker lights in. It's the same thing with my superliners. I don't know about these Amfleets, but with my superliners, I can put marker lights in because it's already ready for it. So that is exactly what I'm going to do within the next couple of weeks, and we'll have that up.
Now, this car right here that I'm showing you guys does have marker lights in. This is the 40th anniversary car. This has marker lights. This has marker lights in it already, and actually, they don't seem. One doesn't seem brighter than the other. They do actually seem equal. I just realized in this video. Yeah, they both seem okay. They both seem equal, according to the video, brightness-wise. And they both look pretty good, the marker lights on that car. I am going to be keeping this car, by the way. This is not for sale. This Amfleet II coach car from the 40th anniversary. It is not for sale.
Yeah, we don't sell. I've been getting a lot of people asking me if I can sell some cars too. We don't do that. I mean, we only did it with each other because, you know, we're bros, but...
Yes. The only reason why I sold stuff to Amtrak Fanatic is because I've known him, wow, for a long time. How long have we known each other? About a year, 2 years? A very long time. We've known each other for a long time. We've become very close as brothers. And, you know, we do a lot for each other, and well, I'm not going to get into personal details about our friendship because, you know, it doesn't really concern you guys, no offense. But I'm just going to leave it. We're very close friends, and that's the end of it. We're close friends. We sell stuff to each other. We trade stuff. As you guys saw on my YouTube channel, we actually met up in person a little while ago in April. We met up, and yeah. So, would I mean, I do have some stuff for sale, but it's already been sold to somebody. So I don't really have anything to sell anymore. And these cars in this video, not for sale. Sorry.
Can I buy that Amfleet from you?
This guy's really funny, isn't he? No,
I'm with SFRTA on this one. I would never sell any of my cars again. To be honest with you, I have a pretty big Phase IVb collection. I mean, I've got like you said, he's getting 7 of these Amfleet II coaches.
Yep.
So I have 8 Amfleet I coaches and 2 Amfleet I cafes.
Yeah, I will have a total of 8 Amfleet IIs when these guys come in. That's not including the cafe cars. I have 2 cafe cars.
Anyway, I have, anyway, I have a full Northeast Regional, and all these cars I'm about to mention to you guys, are all in Phase IVb. So anyway, I have 8 Amfleet I coaches and 2 Amfleet I cafes. I've got 8 Superliner 2s in Phase IVb, plated, by the way. I've got a 1700 series baggage car, 73-foot baggage car, 2 dining cars, 1 Amfleet, 1 Amfleet 2 Phase IVb, a Horizon coach, and a great dome, as well as
yeah, I also have Great Dome as well. I actually have 2. Go ahead. Sorry.
And that's basically it. I've got a 10-6 sleeper, which is going into Phase IVb as well.
Yep. So you can tell we both love Amtrak very much. We're Amtrak fanatics, both of us. Now, obviously, my name on YouTube isn't Amtrak Fanatic because that's already been taken. I'm SFRTA. And I've always have been SFRTA.
I think SFRTA suits you better though, because you've always been SFRTA.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I've always been SFRTA, and I'm not going to change my YouTube name. I have no reason to. I always use SFRTA on a lot of stuff I go on. I go on Combat Arms, Flight Simulator. I always use SFRTA. And what? Now, I'm going to, because people probably don't know what SFRTA means, so I'm going to tell them what it stands for. Okay, go ahead. You can tell him.
Oh, I was gonna have you finish it, but...
No, go tell him.
South Florida Regional Transportation Authority, Tri-Rail.
Yep.
Which is SFRTA.
Yes. Yes. And SFRTA is the parent company of Tri-Rail. So yeah, that is what it stands for. Excuse me. These two cars, along with the ones that are currently en route to Florida, and the other two cars which are in here, I'm not going to take them out of the boxes. I'm only going to use the one car as a demo. I have this guy. And I have this guy. So I have a total of 3 plated finish Amfleet 2s right now. There are 4 more en route. They're not lighted though, but eventually they will be when they come out with the lighting kits in June, which they should be doing.
They're already available.
They're already available. I thought on Walthers the ones sold separately don't come in till June. That's what I saw.
I don't know. Wait, I thought you're gonna light all your cars?
Yeah, I'm gonna put lighting kits in there.
Oh, cool. I hope they. Then in that case, I think you should. I think we should all hope that they do the Viewliners like I think they are. But we should all really do. I hope they do so that you have your entire train with lights.
Yeah, and that's another thing I want to mention. I actually made a promise to my bro. When the Viewliners, the plated Viewliners come out, my brother is going to purchase 2 Viewliners from me, and he's going to get the 3rd one as a birthday gift. Because, well, I'm not going to say anything about his birthday because that's personal information. But, yes, he's going to be getting a birthday gift, and he's going to be buying 2 Viewliners for me. And then I'm going to be purchasing 3 new plated finished Viewliners from Walthers. And those will be going into service for not the 2015 fair, but the 2016 fair they're going to be in. I'm hoping. That's if Walthers does the run-in time, but I think they will.
Say about that, what we just said about the Viewliners. I don't want you guys to think that SFRTA is giving me all this stuff, or letting me buy all this stuff from him without him getting anything in return. I do give, unfortunately, he has multiples of the same car, so he's able to, I do too, but, I don't have multiples, I just have one of each car.
Yeah.
But yeah, so unfortunately, I'm not in the position to give him any of my stuff. I mean, well, I am, but I'm not, like, you know, you guys know what I mean, but, yeah.
Yeah, he can't really give me, you said you said that you weren't, you were saying to the guys that you didn't want them to think that I wasn't getting anything in return, but in fact I am getting stuff in return. Like he gave me an Amtrak medallion, and one thing too that you just can't put a price on is our brotherhood, and that's priceless. You know, before I met Amtrak Fanatic, I didn't have anybody to share my love of Amtrak with. It was just me, all alone. And that was the case with Amtrak Fanatic, unfortunately. He had nobody to share the hobby with. Now, me and him have somebody to share this great hobby with. And we've, like I said, we've become very close friends, and we're going to be bros forever. I'm hoping, but I'm pretty sure Amtrak Fanatic would agree with that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So yes, we're going to be brothers forever. That is not going to change. And you know, I like, again, getting back on the topic with the plated cars. It is just so beautiful, this plated car. Guys, I know you like to weather your stuff, and there's a guy in my railroad club. I'm not going to mention his name, but he always constantly wants me to weather my stuff. I'm just going to say this one time. I repeat, I am not going to weather these plated cars. They are too beautiful to weather. They are not going to be weathered at all. They're not going to be touched or meddled around with at all. They're going to be left the way they are, pristine condition. And yes, I will have to admit, most of them are going to stay in the boxes. They're not going to be tucking out and played around with a lot. But by me doing that, will actually help protect the car, because they're not being handled all the time. But they will be ran at the Railroad Club. There will be another YouTube video going up of these cars running at the South Florida Fair at the Palm Beach Model Railroad Club during the South Florida Fair 2015. And next week, I will be doing a video with the guys at Team Amtrak South Florida Division. But as always, per tradition, every time I get new equipment, Amtrak Fanatic has to see it first. Absolutely, he has to see it first. That's the rule at Team Amtrak. As soon as I get stuff, my friend has to see it first. And that's the way it's going to stay. That's just how the way it's going to be. You know, as soon as I get something new, I show it to my friend Amtrak Fanatic.
Same here.
Yeah. Hello guys, SFRTA here. I'm here with 978 Amtrak, and I just wanted to show you a better shot of these Amfleets. I don't think the shot, the shot that I did in the last video is okay. I'm going to keep the video, but I think this is a better position for the camera. This is going to be going into the video I already made, and I'm going to keep it short. But these are the Walthers Amfleet II Phase IVb cars. There's definitely a difference. I want you guys to guess which one is the plated car. Is it this one or this one? Okay. So, the thing I noticed with the plated cars is the wheels are very shiny as well. They're actually a little more shinier than the cars. Oh, I just gave you the answer. Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't matter. Yes, the wheels on the Amfleet II Phase IVbs are a lot less shinier than the wheels on the plated cars. The shell on the plated cars is a lot more shinier than this guy. And this is made out of metal. That's right, folks. This car is made out of metal. It's made out of metal, and it is beautiful the way it shines. Just absolutely stunning, as you can see. Very beautiful car. Well, there's a lot about the Amfleet IIs that I like. The plated car I like. The grab irons come pre-installed. However, you have to put decals on. You gotta put the number boards on as well. But it's very good. I like it. And I encourage everybody out there watching this video to get them. They're very good. But they're not going to be in stock for long. So if you want your cars, get them now. Hope you enjoyed this portion of the video. And yeah, so this concludes this part of the video. Me and Amtrak Fanatic are going to be continuing on with the other portion of the video. Okay, guys, this is going to be part 1 of 2 of this video series. This is SFRTA and
Amtrak Fanatic signing out.